But yes. Well, while we're here, Tina, since you so kindly were subscribing, thank you. You can go ahead and start. Introduce yourselves. Before we begin.
Hi. I'm Marshmallow. I do things on interwebs, and I just got back from a con too. So, vlog and other stuff will be out eventually.
Yay, vlog.
And also, if you hear me sniffling and coughing a whole lot, you'll understand why.
Yeah, the con sick. It gets to us all
crud.
eventually.
Yeah, con crud got the best of me. I'm
happens.
doing better. Oh, yeah,
Nice.
I'm ready.
Nice. All right, next, I think we have Espurr, maybe?
Yeah. I'm Espurr_Roba on Twitch. Yeah, I had to check by checking your streams.
That one I got right.
Yeah, let's go. I play a videos game on Twitch. I do animations and art. In the Kingdom Hearts community mostly.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Nice.
That's me.
Some of you may remember Espurr, during March Caprice, if you were there. And of course, on the first playthrough we did with Ace Attorney Investigations 2. And then last but not least, Ben, go right ahead.
Hi, I am Ben, also known as Bentendoiz. I do variety game streams and Let's Plays. That's it.
I was like,
Let's go.
that ended on a not a end note.
Yeah,
I was like, huh?
I didn't intend for that.
You didn't Ben 10 for that?
I did not intend for that.
That's where we are tonight, fellas. I'm sorry. All right, so as per usual, we will be playing through the game, fully voice acting what we can. I want to get through most of this case tonight, but you know how these cases are, so it may take a while. But anyway, where we last left off, the first... Oh gosh, what even happened in this one? It was a while ago. I know that there was a crime.
Yeah, Edgeworth got accused of...
Oh, this is the one in the airplane! That's right. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Please.
The murder that occurred in my office. I can't control this, it's just going. The return of the great thief Yagatarasu. Also, I'm playing Edward for those that are not familiar. Thinking back, everything began at that fateful day 2 days ago. Oh yeah, the gay couple! And the key and the basketball. I remember now. Oh, I'm dead. That's not good. Oh, I had too much.
Oh, don't worry.
I had too much.
It's not blood.
I
It's
remember
classic
this
time
one.
powers.
Oh gosh, I remember this one now. Go you. Yes, everything began high up in the air, 9,000 feet in the air to be precise. Thank you for flying Go Something Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. This music is so
Frank.
dramatic.
If you need me to say a line, I am gonna be preoccupied for a few more seconds. I am editing a thumbnail that derped
Oh,
at the
no.
last minute requested from me.
Yeah, no
But
worries.
It's all right, I got it now.
Yeah, no problem. Loki, how's the volume, by the way? Here lies Ugo Hughes. Here lies Edgeworth. He looks very concerned. Oh, nice. Look how smooth that animation is. Wow.
Yeah.
It's so fluid.
Wow.
Can't get this on the DS.
No. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? Except that arm was like whoosh whoosh. No keyframes there. Or like only keyframes. 6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Huh, slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence very slowly. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. That was just so slowly typed. I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Oh. No shout-outs for Ben, apparently. Though admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Oh, has a perfectly good wallet. What's this? A travel wallet, but it's not mine. How did someone
I'll
else's...
keep it though.
Yeah, how did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? Ugh, my head. Why won't this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant, or keep it in my pocket. Ugh, from earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator.
Edgeworth.
I know. PTSD boy. What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. What is that phrasing? I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? Exclamation point, question mark. It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. I'm gonna yell at the elevator instead. Oh. Well. What the? What in the world happened?
He doesn't look that shocked.
I know. Does someone want to be this lovely lady?
I can take her if no one else wants her.
Yeah, she's gonna have a quite a lot of talking in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're fine with that.
Oh, let me turn Tina up. Hold on.
No, sorry, my mic is a little far away. Hold on. There we go. Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
Go
ahead,
go ahead.
Espurr.
Sorry. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat.
Oh, Discord,
What
why?
about Discord for the dog?
Yeah.
It took
It did not like that
It
one.
took the eek away. Also, I love her bun. It's like
It's so fun.
various cubes.
He's dead.
Please, calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without the facts. Maybe he's not dead?
He's just sleeping.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
You murderer!
What? No! You have it all wrong. It wasn't me.
Wow, throwing Edgeworth under the bus for a second straight case?
I know.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
fair.
look at him! He's handcuffed in the corner. You can't
Yeah.
see him.
I'm gonna be fair. The classic Ace Attorney. You were the first one who saw who was at the crime scene. Therefore, you did it.
True. Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tenero.
Rhoda Tenero. I always try to figure out the pun.
Unfortunately, we have just had a minor accident on this flight.
Just a minor accident. It's fine.
No big deal.
Ben?
Yeah, hold on. An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was a murder.
What? A murder? What's going on with this flight?
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off! Just jumps out of the plane.
Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit.
Yep.
I can break these cuffs.
Yeah, I ask
You can't
that
break those
everyone
cuffs.
Please remain calm. Dude, Tina, do you want to be this random passenger?
Yeah, sure. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm?
It is kind of hard to tell which passenger is which.
I think they're all just random passengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you, I am not the killer.
Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy.
Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body.
Sounds like something a killer would say.
Kill the body.
So you say, however. I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear in my honor as a professional flight attendant.
Oh, is that right?
I know what I saw. And there's even very strong, incriminating evidence to back me up.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about?
We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain.
At least I have tea and chess. Or what looks like chess. I don't even know what that game is.
Like,
Oh, I think that might be like a chessboard that Edgeworth has specifically like got commissioned, because I think it's in his office.
probably.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
really...
that's what I'm thinking.
It's very interesting. I made the other ones pink, so it reminds me of, of my... No, I'm the
That
pink
man.
one. I made the other ones blue, so it reminds me of that man.
I think that's legitimately the rationale. It's so cool.
You still having those gay thoughts, Edgeworth?
Shut up! Alright, please continue, ma'am.
I'm very sorry about your gay crisis, but
Oh.
please understand our situation.
These chains won't hold me back. Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Miss Tenero, is it?
Yes.
I was wondering if you might give me a chance.
A chance? To do what?
A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask you what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. I was like, and a chance to ask you out on a date. I thought that's what... Too gay for that.
Many doubts.
To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous?
Many dots. You have a point.
I normally do.
Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
No. Of course, as you wish.
Good. Very well then, let's get started.
I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. I mean, maybe. I was out cold for like 10 minutes. Maybe I killed him while I was out. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. Those eyes, man. She's very judgy.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer.
Oh.
The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you, standing there with fresh blood dripping off of the murder weapon.
Murder?
So, if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
Murder weapon? Excuse me? As far as I remember in that initial cutscene, he had nothing in his hands.
Yeah, that's what he
That's
killed
it?
him with.
Yeah.
His
These
bare
bare hands. That's it? That's her evidence?
I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it.
This one's so easy, even that man could pull it off. Hopefully.
Yeah, murder weapon. I don't see one.
The murder weapon dripping with blood? Really now?
I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw, or there'd be widespread panic by now.
As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time.
Many dots? Excuse me.
You were scared enough to misread the situation and accused me of murder.
Nonsense! Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. I witnessed the murder scene and am now listening to your defense, all with a smile.
Apparently you also lie with a smile on your face.
Where'd you get your license then, huh?
Did you go to bird school, which is for birds? I'm a lawyer.
So yeah. Wait, go back to that photo.
Look
that
at this
little sculpture by the dead body.
I see it. I cannot, I can't do anything with it, but I do see it.
So, how can you prove it was in his hands when... My ears should not be turning with me being so sick, but...
Oh. Numbers.
Huh.
All time show correspond to our departures.
Oh, flight itinerary.
Yeah. This is obviously for, like, later when we say, like, where were you at the time of the murder? I'm like, I was out cold.
Yeah. Body found at 6:15.
It's 6:15 a.m.
First floor lounge.
Interesting.
6:15, so...
I mean, this is the only thing I can present.
Objection!
Oh, it's wrong, apparently.
Oh, no. It was probably the itinerary.
I don't think the itinerary has anything to do with it. It could be the wallet, like, because the wallet was the thing that I had in my hand.
Yeah.
That was dripping with blood / wine.
So she might be thinking the wallet was the murder weapon.
That's what I'm thinking.
Objection!
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Miss Tenero.
What is with the yelling all of a sudden? That was not
I didn't
yelling.
yell. What do you
Stop
mean?
yelling!
I didn't yell.
Noises!
Stop speaking in a very normal tone of voice. It very frightened me.
Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tenero.
Too loud.
You say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood, is that correct?
Yes. All that blood. Trip, trip, trip.
Drip, drip, drop,
Just
rainbow flowers.
Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine.
Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you.
What?
I'd like to direct your attention to this. Hold on 1 minute. My hands are currently tied.
I can break these cuffs to show you what I mean.
Get it with my mouth. Do you know what this is?
Do you know what this is?
Yeah, basically.
It's a travel wallet, right?
Oh, look at this smile.
But it looks a little big and bulky.
The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss Tenero.
What? Impossible!
Now then, do you still think I'm the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet?
There are a lot of cards in there.
It's true.
But No, but many cards! Surely it could have. I saw blood dripping from the wallet.
It's gotta be at least one metal credit card that could have done him in.
As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff. Smell this! I think you'll agree it's only grape juice. I don't know why it's red.
Then.
That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist.
No!
There, that should clear up that pesky accusation. Oh.
Hold it. Wait just a sec. That is, I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside. Please.
I mean, it's not my wallet. She's
Also, my hands are handcuffed.
She's
yeah,
trembling.
like it's kind of difficult to show you what I'm talking about when my hands are tightly behind my back.
She's trembling, and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself.
Then pick it up?
No.
She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Mr. Nero, if you'd be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me, as I seem to be, preoccupied.
All right. I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here.
Oh, I have to do it anyway. Hiya. Grape juice stains the outer cover. True, it was I who dropped it in the juice. However, I didn't do it out of ill intentions. I hate this wallet in particular. Open? There.
Open sesame?
Ooh, a red card. Oh, a passport.
Card?
Virginia? Seems that this passport is all that's in here. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet as the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree? Oh.
Hold it. Please.
Oh.
Hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it now?
Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly?
Open it?
No.
Never mind. I changed my mind.
It's a persistent one.
Can I take a look? Can you open it for me?
You said you. Can you untie my hands?
No.
Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is
just as I thought.
a cabby.
So Republic of Virginia.
Yep.
It's a
Yes.
Northern European country, according to
That's
the
a real-
wiki.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a real country, and I'm like, that
I was
can't
like,
be a
what?
country.
Oh no, I'm looking on the wiki. Like, I got curious myself.
It's just as real as Japanifornia is.
Yeah.
True.
True.
This travel wallet belongs to Mr. Ackby Hicks,
Ackby.
which makes it the victim's property.
Hey.
You stole the victim's wallet.
Well, it's not like he's going to use it.
Didn't you?
How dare you?
You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you.
I picked it up.
Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon. But it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is.
Of the
It's not a
thief
murder
or the
weapon, but it's a
murder?
motive.
As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed.
Why would I kill him just to get his wallet?
I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you?
Does he have money? There is no money in this wallet. So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me. I see.
You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play?
Very bold of you, ma'am.
Okay. I was like, get to the end.
Money.
You think I was after his money? Where did that cockamamie idea come from? Wow, I haven't seen the word
I haven't heard that
cockamamie
word
in a
in
long
forever.
time.
Cockamamie.
Caca, he's so old-fashioned.
True, you are also a passenger in first class, but
I have money, I promise.
I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead.
Are you calling me
What?
poor? Are you calling me poor? They're not lines. They're perfectly normal and a part of my natural face.
I don't think I've ever met someone with such a terrible countenance on a flight before.
I'm very angry. It's not very
And that's when it
nice.
hit me.
When did I?
And that's
I'm
when it
gonna
hit me.
I'm gonna hit you.
How dare!
Catch these hands, ma'am.
You're calling me poor.
You have the face of someone with money trouble.
She really is making a fool of herself, pursuing this line of logic. I mean, do poor people wear ascots? I should spare her, present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony. My ascot.
My ascot.
The Fred Jones classic.
I present to you my badge. Take a good look at this, for it will prove my innocence. Apparently, being a prosecutor with like a well-known prosecutor, because I feel like this badge is pretty important. What do you want?
I mean, one of the passengers literally did say being a prosecutor doesn't mean you can't be a murderer.
I understand, but she should say something. She.
Well, it's wrong, so.
I know.
Well, no matter what angle I look at this prosecutor's badge from, I don't see how it'll prove you didn't do it.
I'm not proving I didn't do it. I'm proving I have money. I'm a prosecutor. I probably get paid a lot.
Probably gumshoe, I don't know.
I don't have any...
I'm sorry, my cat's making mischief. I'm gonna go let her out real quick.
No worries. I think I'm presenting the wallet again because there's no money in it.
Yeah.
Yep. There is but a passport in the game's own words.
But a pass. I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero. No.
Oh, yeah.
She says no again.
Well, what is it now?
Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
What are you talking about?
Simply put, as you saw with your own eyes, the only thing inside Mr. Hicks' wallet was his passport.
Ah.
If I was really after his money, then why would I steal a penniless travel wallet?
Gnurk.
But
Gnurk.
Gnurk. But that's right. You, Mr. Edgeworth. You didn't know it was empty when you stole it.
You would like to think that, but that's not possible.
What do you mean it's not possible?
I actually have questions about that too. There's no way the killer didn't know that the wallet was empty to begin with.
Oh? And what makes you so sure?
Oh, money. If you would recall the crime scene, I admit the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. It's pretty evident by the bills and cards strewn about the inside of the elevator, and coins too.
Hold on, frick.
Oh no!
I need a fan. It's like really hot in this room.
Nope. I think you've come to realize the problem with your logic. I would surmise that the victim's wallet fell out during their struggle. And that's when its contents emptied onto the floor of the elevator. I doubt the killer could have missed such an occurrence.
Then you're saying...
Yes. Ooh, according to your supposition, if I were the killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty. And since I clearly was not attempting to gather the scattered money, it renders your argument of theft completely invalid.
Forgive me! Please!
You're not forgiven. Untie me, please. Who's
No,
that?
I am forgiven.
Who's that guy? Go ahead, Ben.
Just a second.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, what the heck? Are you saying the attendant's wrong? Is the guy isn't the killer? Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick.
It's a trick.
The passengers with two voices at the same time. My mortal enemies.
Will you all please
We're
be
twins.
quiet? Yeah. Miss Tenero,
Yes.
you lost your cool when you saw the dead body. It's only natural. Now please untie me. Plus the lounge
No.
is dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for your murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth, you
Please-
say you take no
Please
offense, but you're
untie
still
me.
struggling.
Please untie me. Oh, thank you.
I'll think about it.
Thank you for
I
releasing
can
me.
break these cuffs.
Now it's free to kill again.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead,
Japanese,
Tina,
or
you got
whatever the
this.
heck.
You got this,
Wait,
Tina.
I don't speak wingdings. What is this?
This is a completely made-up language, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this actually Wingdings?
There's a guy doing Hadouken
No.
in there.
Oh, he is doing the Hadouken. What the? What is this?
What is it now?
I don't even understand. Achievement, leave, guy doing Hadouken, go, thing,
Hadouken.
go, question mark, exclamation point.
Miss Tenero, if you'd please translate, I'd be much obliged.
It sounds like Virginian, but I don't understand any of it.
Wingdings?
There is another attendant on this flight who...
Oh,
Oh god, what voice should I give him? Oh no. Frick, hold on. I said that he is giving the roundabout.
perfect. Exclamation
There we
point.
go. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well, see? You, the attendant.
Yes, sir.
I want this person to be under the arrest until we arrive at the airport. Was that good?
That was wonderful, yes.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on it.
Patting the Buddha?
And don't make me tell you again.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for?
What is it you want? I'm finished talking to the likes of you.
Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land.
You! How dare you try to waste my time?
You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs.
I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent. Yes, I am pretty sure that's how you say it in English.
Well,
English, mother yucker, do you speak it?
Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry,
Hold on,
but I don't think I caught your name.
closer. I'm standing up, so this is probably better suited for me.
No worries.
I am Zinc LeBlanc II. I'm a very wealthy man in the Virginia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I'm an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty. So LeBlanc, huh?
LeBlanc.
I'm trying to think of the pun for him.
I don't actually know what the pun is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know either.
Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now? I can look it up and see.
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the, runabout.
I thought you mean turnabout.
I have to explain? Ah, mother yucker, here I go again. I will say it once and only once. I do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say.
Yes, and yet you continue to blather on.
I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go on to the elevator. Going down to the lounge. It was exactly at 6 o'clock.
That face. What an angle.
He has a face.
He does have a pretty...
I'm obsessed with that
Screenshot
poster in the
this.
back.
I know, license to
Oh, wait,
love,
which
laugh,
one? Is it
maim,
the
and
airport?
it's the license to love, laugh, maim, and murder.
They had a picture of it in the itinerary too.
It's like the.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I want the live, laugh, love, but I want it to be love, laugh, maim, and murder. That's what I want instead.
That's pretty good.
Dinero.
Oh, and what's the significance of that time? I was enraptured by this
That's-
poster. I
That's
apologize.
okay. I understand. It's a great film. At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6?
Ah, what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:50. Ah!
Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes?
Don't point your hand at me.
I'm sorry, I got my orders.
When you said "I say" like that, I'm like, you sound that sounds like a certain cartoon character. I say, I say.
It does, yeah. I was like,
Yes,
that's.
dude, I was hoping-
Well, that's what I was
hoping
like. The voice really fits for it.
I was thinking either doing Foghorn or Yosemite Sam. I don't have the
Yeah.
raspiness for Sam, but I have the southernness of Foghorn. Wait, should I just do the I say bit?
It is up to you, Ben. I think this is you.
Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time. Who wants to be the wineman?
Fancy the wineman.
I'll be them.
Okay.
Me too! I was watching a movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice!
I think you've had one too many, sir. I'm gonna be this one. I was still eating. Still haven't finished. See?
That is a giant steak.
That's a bigger ice cream sundae.
Yeah. The other passengers have an alibi. I say an alibi. So you have no problem with them, I suppose.
You're going to believe the drunkard?
No complaint, I see. Not a single word against this, right?
I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me.
No one's discounting my art.
Oh, where you say, I say, you say, but you do have what you say, I say, what you say, the evidence. I feel like me standing up doing this makes it a whole lot more dramatic.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all?
Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you're quite certain in what you saw? Enough to give testimony?
Of course. I was looking at that man the whole time. I say the whole time.
That man?
Totally not that man, but you get what I mean. He was playing with that annoying little, small machine thingy the whole time. I forget what it's called. I think it's one of them
Machine?
gotcha machines. Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? It was making me crazy. I say crazy with a click, click, click.
From what description, it sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe
I mean,
what Mr.
what time period are we in, people? Come on
I think
now.
it's the 90s.
2000 something.
Yeah, it was like the late 90s to early 2000s.
Ah, gotcha. So this is like cell phones in like its infancy.
Wait, in this game, or when this
In
game
this
was made,
game.
or what? Or when it was?
When it takes place,
When it
maybe.
takes place,
I
yeah.
think like 2019.
Oh, really?
It takes place in
19?
2019?
Oh, is
because
it in the
this
future?
game is set-
Question mark?
This game is set like a month after the third game.
Ah.
Wait,
Oh.
for a month? I am really confused, but okay.
So it goes like original trilogy goes from I think 2016 to 2019. You know, in
Oh,
canon.
gotcha.
In the future,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, but these games were this game was made in 2011, I think.
Right, I
and
was gonna
trilogy
say,
was
it was-
made
Yeah,
like
it was-
early
Time
2000s.
Right.
period
so-
was set
It's
like much,
what the future
much
will
later,
be.
right?
Yes, what the future will be.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
This game is set in
Gotcha.
the future, but they have no surveillance cameras.
Yeah.
I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
A simple cell phone, a laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget.
You think a cell phone is low budget? That thing set me back $1,500, I'll tell you what. I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. I want it confiscated right now.
He's dead.
Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. I say ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw.
Miss Gennaro,
Yes.
I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene.
What? You want to examine the crime scene?
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit.
Not under my supervision, you won't, but, you know, I don't like the sound of that. A fox in the duck pan. Yes, I think that is how you say it in English. I hope I'm saying it in English.
It's fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier.
Tomato. Just do your thing.
If I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts.
Many dots.
Miss Gennaro, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then.
Many
Does
dots.
make a good point, I'll tell you what.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Whoa, who's the captain?
Ha! This should not be approved. I say not approved.
Please, Mr. LeBlanc. In an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now please wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back.
Don't mind me tampering with evidence while you're gone.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth?
I didn't say anything.
I
know
don't
what you're
like the
talking
look of you one bit, sonny.
Hey, speaking of,
You ain't planning to erase evidence when you're doing your investigation, are you?
Of course not.
I say we will see.
Oh, that was fast. Too darn. She came back too fast.
Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
Good.
What? Unbelievable. I say unbelievable.
I am in your debt, Miss Gennaro.
However, there
Love
is
how
one
he's still,
condition.
like... I love how he's still red in the face.
Yeah. Do you have to be my sidekick while Kay isn't around? Oh, okay.
I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that? I don't know who this K is. I don't...
Can you pretend to steal things while you're with me? That'll make it feel more familiar. Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural as I am still a suspect in this case.
I don't like you one bit, little boy.
Not little.
I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to use X to talk.
Huh? What X? It's time to head to the scene of the
What's that
crime.
mean?
Right, exactly. The first floor lounge. She just like holds up an X button. Alright.
I'm watching you,
Oh
boy.
God. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Why is it doing that?
I'm moving on the plane.
Love Edgeworth's famous law book.
Yeah. It's my seat. Unfortunately, I didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. It's not as if I'm constantly prepared for such a thing to occur, even though I really should be after this much time. Hello, sir.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a water.
No problem.
Gotcha. Hi, Mouse. How about another glass?
Excuse me, but I was wondering if you know anything about the murder.
How about it? How about a glass together?
Sorry, but I must decline.
I wasn't talking to you. I was asking the cute attendant. I'm sorry, but I'm on the clock right now.
Edgeworth is like, misogyny?
But if you need a refill, I'd be happy to bring you another glass at any time.
I don't think he needs one.
You got it, Dots!
Like how his voice changes every line.
That was like 4 different voices.
That's the side effects of the alcohol.
Yeah. That's no way to talk to a lady.
Based
Hello.
Edgeworth.
Yeah. If I may have a word with you. This will stick so awesome. That's great to hear. However, I would like to ask you a few questions. I was here the whole time when, you know. Eat or speak, please pick one.
I was here playing my Dreamcast this whole time.
I think he chose to eat.
Yes, I can hear that. Poor guy.
Don't get near me, you criminal!
He said, "Don't get near me, you criminal."
I understood. I'm not the killer, and I intend to prove that starting now.
But that's contrary to the facts!
He says, but that's contrary to the facts.
Thank you? I can understand his English just fine. Thank you very much. Oh, I guess because I guess we're just all from different places. Maybe he's like speaking in English in the Japanese game originally, and so that's how she's translating.
Maybe. I can look that up.
This was Mr. Hicks' seat. I don't see the machine Mr. LeBlanc was talking about.
Perhaps it's in the elevator?
Maybe. We should probably head down to the crime scene now. I want to talk about the math. Oh! Hello, ma'am. It's a movie poster for License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder.
That's a Go You Airlines sponsored movie. It's a suspense, hard-boiled action, romantic horror comedy flick.
Is that the genre listing for this thing?
Yes, it's a movie that can be enjoyed by anyone because it encompasses all of those genres.
I can't even begin to imagine what the plot would be.
But you have to admit, it has piqued your curiosity, right? I heard the main strategy with this genre listing was to make people curious.
Well then, consider the mission a successful one.
Why make multiple movies of different genres when you just make one movie with every genre?
Hello, ma'am. Excuse me, but may I have a word with you? Oh?
Who wants to be Sleepy Lady?
I don't know. She comes up in the latter half of this a lot, so.
If I'd like to take her if no one else
yeah, sure,
wants her.
that's fine.
Yeah. But if someone else wants her, that's totally fine. I just want to.
No, you're good. You there.
Okay. If you need something, please ask Miss Rhoda over there, okay?
What the? Hey, wake up, you!
I'm terribly sorry that she's being so rude, Mr. Edgeworth.
No need for you to apologize. I just find it hard to believe she's asleep on the job. If I were her boss, I'd see to it that her salary was cut so low it was in the red, like a gumshoe. Elevator.
Gumshoe's salary so low, he's paying to work here.
In order to preserve the crime scene, I'm afraid the elevator is not in service.
But didn't you say we're going to down that? Oh,
To get to the first floor lounge, we should take the stairs. There are multiple ways to go down floors, Mr.
Is she
Edgeworth.
in front of the stairs or the stairs this way?
I think that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Tenero, sorry.
It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota.
I see. I will bear that in mind.
I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat at that time.
Do I have to be handcuffed? So my time runs out so my time runs out as his and his crew's discretion, does it? I had to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board?
I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or their seat, we made a thorough search of the plane. As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes in first class without a staff keycard. And we found no record of a keycard being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. Oh, good one. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered, either. Yeah, alright, here we go.
Woo!
Oh. Now then, let's get started.
But where should we start from?
Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During the interval, the only person in the lounge was myself. which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere. How specific?
If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes.
The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Blood. There's some spilled grape juice on the front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence. Footprints!
Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt.
Aha!
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I found some very important evidence. What's the important piece of evidence? I wonder where it is.
Take that!
What is it?
They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree they're a set of footprints.
Oh, you think?
Yes, those belong to our killer.
Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class.
I don't think they'll be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
I think I heard Wario in the background
I
saying,
know.
"Oh my god!"
I was like, you okay?
Oh, I see. It's giving Joseph Joestar. That joke was for me, Mr. Edgeworth, no one else.
What or who is this? I wasn't trying to get that. I was trying to look at the ice thing, but that's fine.
This is a bronze statue of the founder of Go You Airlines, Mr. Hugo Hughes.
Squints. That's a very green bronze statue.
It has been thoroughly oxidized. We do not keep well... It's not very well kept.
I see.
The one on the left is of when he was in his 40s, and the other is of him in his 80s.
But they look exactly the same.
Did the man age at all over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more. Squints even more. Death. What floors does this elevator service?
Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold.
Ooh.
However, that requires a flight crew keycard.
No cargo room.
Darn it.
So the only floors accessible to passengers are the first and second, huh? Suspicious nook and cranny. Blood on the back of the head. I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight.
Now, Mr. Hicks, he's really dead.
Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right here.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes.
I see she's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Stupidity. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see.
Incompetence, maybe?
There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard.
Well, I mean,
his glasses are broken.
Given this series' penchant for
I know.
life after death, it's not out of the question for him to say, "Yes, I am dead."
What is this sinister-looking figure on the floor here?
Oh, that's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Captain Hugo. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop.
What is he?
This bank is a this bank is a limited edition and is so popular that we're down to our last one. I guess we have 2 now.
You have an in-flight shop?
Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment. But it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks's body was discovered.
I see. There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon?
That's what I was suggesting.
Money! Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hick's wallet at some point.
So when I first played through this, I was like, if that statue is a goddamn clock, I'm gonna go mad.
Yeah.
But it was just a piggy bank.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
I wonder what was hanging off this lanyard. Something's missing from the picture. Now, if I could just put my finger on it. Finger.
Oh,
No. Shoes! There's no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered this elevator after the turbulence.
There we go.
I don't think
I
there's
don't know why
anything
Discord
else.
is giving me feedback, but okay.
Oh. There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope you won't mind if I take a look at what's inside.
Mr. Edgeworth, stop stealing his belongings.
Hush up. It's a picture.
Whoa.
Looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Oh, he's got a. Oh, his cell phone is in the picture.
Yeah.
Deuce? Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? No, not. I mean, technically, it's connected to the picture, but I don't.
Go and try it if you want.
I'm gonna die. Oh, Mr. Hicks' machine is nowhere to be found.
His machine?
Ahem. His cell phone, Mr. Darrow.
So I guess because it's not here.
Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it.
And that killer clearly isn't Mr. Edgeworth, right?
No way! I don't like taking things.
Where was the killer? That's what Yeah.
A statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out.
Oh, did you?
did
Yes? What is it?
The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of the Master of the Obvious title? Wow. No, wow, what a jerk.
Wait to the
Well,
point.
what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating?
It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon.
Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps Master of the Obvious would be more befitting.
Oblivious.
Or the Oblivious would be more befitting.
Broken glasses. Oh, frick.
Bottle. These counter windows offer a glimpse into the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds.
Is that so? Then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them? Why is he being such a jerk?
I don't know, but it looked like a rather one-sided conversation.
That's not how you speak to a lady, Edgeworth.
The clouds, they tell me nothing. These bottles and glasses have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful while passing through the area.
Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear up any suspicions I have about you.
I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. Bottle. This toppled over chair, yet another victim of the turbulence.
Victim.
No! Look at all that grape juice staining the back! It may not look it, but this chair was extremely valuable.
Good thing it's also red. It was.
Yeah, the stain will blend in.
Yes, it was used when the Rocker Pals came to tour this plane. The Rocker Pals leader sat in this very chair.
I'm sorry, but what are these rocker pals?
I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band.
I like how
Governors? No. The Rocker Pals are where it's at.
I like how Edgeworth is talking, even though she's technically talking. Like he's doing the talking animation.
They added the Pals part as they became more popular, especially among teens. You keep pointing at me.
Sorry. Ah, that explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. He's a teen, right? On second thought,
fellow youths.
on second thought, I can already see how confusing the conversation would get. Can I not look at the ice cube thing? Itineraries. There are a few copies of Sky magazine in the magazine rack. I miss Sky magazine.
This month's special is an English trivia quiz.
That's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know an article from a participle.
Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Who's ever heard of such a silly word as participle?
Case in point, the youth of today.
The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters.
Oh, have a good night, Loki. Thanks for watching.
Later, Loki.
Bye.
But we don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid I must leave them closed.
There must still be clues to be found in this lounge. I must remain ever vigilant. I pity that bronze statue knows not when good drink has been spilled at his feet.
That's a weird comment.
It is.
This is a statue of our founder, Mr. Hugo Hughes, who was a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice was here at his feet.
I like how we have to call it grape juice.
Oh yeah, of course.
Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect? I don't know what else to look at. There's a door.
This door leads to the flight attendant's room. But please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
The room is giving off the scent of woman's perfume, okay, weirdo? One would think that perfume would smell great. However, to me it simply smells. Well, okay, we get it, you're gay, Edgeworth. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door, especially not women.
Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth.
I think so too. Many dots. Don't interrupt me, I'm smelling.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Sorry, I spaced out for a second there, thinking about... Definitely not thinking about women. President. I like how it just... this is obviously like the Napoleon painting. Like, oh,
yeah.
That's so funny. I can't go back up. I can't go back up. I can't go... Tenero, how do I go back upstairs?
I'm sorry, but going...
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, but you've not been authorized to walk upstairs.
This grand piano is the pride of this plane. It can play the music of whatever CD be inserted to its CD drive.
It's a piano. That's not a piano, it's more like an overgrown music box.
But it's keys to press along with the music, as though there really is someone playing it.
Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. Now please let me go upstairs.
To be fair, the part with the keys to press is kind of cool. But yeah.
It's like a physical MIDI board.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
I guess I'm gonna logic? I guess? I didn't think so. The music wasn't right. Is it the elevator and then that one? I can't think of it. There's nowhere else for me to get clues. So I think I have to logic here. Okay. Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence.
It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought this was an earthquake for a second. And I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off.
I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. That's gotta be the thing, right? elevator, and then where was the killer? What clues point to where the killer could have been?
Probably what I'm thinking. Also, sorry if it sounds like I'm very far away. I am. I'm just on my bed.
Oh, no worries.
I'd say go for the elevator one.
Yeah.
I'm just running out of health very quickly. Okay. Yeah. True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself before the turbulence. But if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. Did I got hurt? No? Can I please leave?
I think you do have... Try going back to logic, I think. Because I think, first...
Is it the...
Yeah, because the footprints.
So I had to connect in the elevator before I could connect the juice? Okay.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like older Ace Attorney games. They're very arbitrary,
Yeah.
like, you must do this first. I'm like, okay. I have it, apparently.
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr.
I
Edgeworth.
don't either, it's fine. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof was in the pudding. Or rather, I was actually going to make this exact joke, Edgeworth, or rather the grape juice in this case. These footprints, here confess to me this very fact. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself?
No, I checked his foot, remember? Ah, but if you take a
Okay.
look at our victim's shoes, you would see the soles are spotless.
Which means...
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Only one! Oh god, thanks.
Woo! So, real very slight tangent, I went through the Japanese version of this game to see if that one passenger, like, says anything in English.
Yeah.
It's all in Japanese. It's like the same bit where he's saying something, and then Rhoda is like,
Oh.
oh,
'cause he
repeating
keeps,
the
like,
exact same
stammering.
thing.
Stammering, yeah.
Yeah. It's all in the same language as whatever
Like
language it's presented in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on over there? Oh! LeBlanc!
It's the wingdings dude again. Hold on. Let me stand back up. Unforgivable. I say this is unforgivable.
Many dots.
What the hell is that? Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late. I say late. It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late.
But the movie...
I love the voice you gave her. What?
Thank you.
I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time.
What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? If there is no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Do not tell me what to do. I need not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you're innocent yet?
If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now.
What? Nonsense. I say nonsense. Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken?
Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more so I can rebuttal it.
Fine. Suit yourself. Can't believe I have to, give up my passenger time to deal with this prosecuting shit. I don't know. I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. I say it was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be, the criminal.
Oh. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me.
So, my eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Hurry. Do I look like a man who was having the time to wait for you?
He's got a gun!
I was gonna say, why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast.
Listen, I may be coming from Virginia, but I got some southern blood in me, if you know what I'm saying.
Virginia.
Yeah, whatever godforsaken European country that is. I'm from America, goddammit. I'm really sorry to hold that card. It's just like, I can't imagine it being more European than American.
Yeah.
And plus, Foghorn Leghorn sounds to me.
That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of.
Wait, you hold it right there. No. Your silly opinion is what is mistaken. I say mistaken.
Please calm down, the both of you. In a sense, you're both mistaken.
Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, then
What?
I don't know what is.
No, I do not agree with that, Mr. Edgeworth.
He certainly has a lot of confidence in his testimony. If push comes to shove, I may need to press him for more information. That's what I tried to do!
Press more!
Yes, press me.
Edgeworth says press more.
Hold it.
It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15.
And that's when I found the two of them as well.
You see, it all matches my testimony.
That's like
That's it.
the oh, I didn't mean to press that again. We've already pressed that.
We've already been through this. Just at this point, press everything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna press it. Press everything.
Tried and true.
Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time?
Of course, I saw what was inside.
And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone?
Yes, the only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man, whoever the fuck that is, God rest his soul.
This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. Do I present my potential logic that there was someone else in there?
You could.
There's not really any. I mean, there's the murder weapon.
Yeah, but then again, I don't think he even...
Was he really alone?
Of course. I will bet even 1 cent I'm
Put
that
the gun
rich.
down!
A cheap ante for a cheap testimony, but if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent.
Oh
no,
no,
I
my
didn't mean
1
to press-
cent.
crap.
Whatever will I do
I
with
assume
my
the pocket
1
watch
cent?
is the one in your keep checking, is that correct?
Oh, you noticed. It's a very expensive antique, I'll have you know. Thank you very much. The feeling is wonderful when I finally wind it up by hand.
It does look very well designed and quite classy. It's mine now.
We'll have to charge you if you want to touch it. That's all I'm saying.
Quite all right. Let's continue with your testimony.
What a cheap man you are. Now return the time you wasted back to me. And if we must, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, you could present him with the footprints.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have came from Hicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. LeBlanc.
What is it? I ain't got all fucking day here.
What?
I was gonna say, you're slowly turning into whatever that guy is from over the hill. Or King of the
Hank
Hill.
Hill?
Yeah.
What the heck is
I
his
tell you
name?
what?
Yeah, it's Hank.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. There's a very
Whoa.
glaring contradiction in your testimony.
What do you mean?
Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There, at the spilled grape juice.
Yes, and will you admit you also spilled it with the blood?
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. Sometimes grape juice does that. But the interesting thing here is a set of grape juice footprints.
Footprints?
Yes. Yes.
Now, who in the right mind would do that?
The ones that led from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive.
Ooh, you're done screwed up now, big boy.
Oomph. There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? Uh-oh.
I am not
Beep, 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 beep,
translating
beep,
that.
beep, beep. Just profanities.
I am not speaking wingdings.
Can you please translate for us?
Oh.
Hey, what's up? No way. That's totally impossible, I guess is what he said.
No way, that is totally impossible. How dare you steal my thunder, woman? I know there was no other person in there. I saw with my own eyes.
Who is this person?
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. We just met him, so there's no way that he could lie. But then what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? Oh, he's angry.
I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I say over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. And I saw clearly into the elevator. I say clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. I said no one. I'm not sure if the voice I'm doing matches, but I don't care. It matches to me.
It matches now.
Mr. LeBlanc, if you would
Match
please
then,
calm
it'll
down.
match now. What dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? I say eyewitness testimony.
No, not at all. Please forget I said anything.
Yet again,
That's
he
what I
doesn't
thought.
appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth.
Oh
Okay.
yeah? I'll drink to that. I actually have Mountain Dew.
Nice.
Like, I don't have alcohol.
Yeah, that one guy in the plane stole it all. He's drinking it.
That's true.
It's totally Mr. LeBlanc. That's why he's so easily agitated. It's just all the alcohol in his system.
No. No, the guy drinking like the 200 bottles of wine is the reason there is no alcohol on the plane.
Oh, are you talking about during the turbulence?
Why were you so attentive
mean-
to the time?
Oh, we might not have been here for that.
If they say it's wine juice, or if they say it's grape juice, why not just call it wine? Makes no sense.
You know,
'Cause
censors.
it's a kid's game, yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Commercialism. Okay. Because
More like censorship.
yeah, it's true. Because something unforgivable, I say unforgivable was happening.
Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier.
I was given a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Nothing more, nothing less. Return back to me my time. In money. You understand the point.
Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? Ooh.
Probably. Yeah,
Movie is
see,
from 6 to 8. 6 to 8, yeah. A summary of the plot and its starting time. Interesting.
They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. That was the poster. That was a movie.
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
I cannot see that movie in my country. You see, you can only see it on international flights.
don't understand what a VPN is.
Do I look like I know what a VPN is?
I just want to watch my goddamn movie, and I looked forward greatly to watching it. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I wouldn't miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board.
Oh, add that to your testimony,
so my
please.
watch is, so my watch is not wrong. It matched the schedule, but the movie was still late. Very, very late. I said very late.
Add to that your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's all right.
So
What do
as
you
a
wanna know
quick,
about my goddamn oh wait, hold on. I didn't even.
Huh?
Hold on. I didn't get to read the new lines.
This is the new line.
Yeah, no, there was one before this.
This one as well? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the movie I wanted to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times. My watch is set to its destination time. I always set it when I board the plane.
What were you gonna say, Espurr?
like as a quick, very side tangent, going back to the grape juice versus wine thing, I glanced over to the Japanese version of this game. They do also say grape juice. So,
Interesting.
So it is just a kids game
Yeah,
thing.
kids game thing.
I think
Makes
it's just
sense.
Shutakumi's like preference to just including
like,
it.
I
understand.
but like I'm guessing we were just talking in the context of me like having alcohol by my side, and Ben was just like, that's what happened with all the grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like us contributing to the bit, but
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
it. Makes a lot of sense.
Eat your hamburgers,
it's
Apollo.
really fun. Okay, that's legit localization, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
What is?
Like
Eat
the
your
hamburgers.
Oh,
Hamburgers.
yes,
Yeah.
that is, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it's noodles in the original Japanese.
Yes, it's noodles, yeah.
Mhm.
You're sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc?
Yes, of course. I'm a very busy man. I'm immediately busy when I land. You see, I'm a multi-billionaire. I have many places to go and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch.
I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made.
Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent. I say 1 cent out of me.
All of my statements are valuable.
That's all right. All I require is
like
this
hole.
piece of testimony.
Oh, we cracked it.
Mr. LeBlanc, you said that this just now in your testimony. Yeah. We literally.
Oh yeah, I did say that.
2 seconds ago.
Oh right, I did say that. My bad.
Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination.
Yes,
Andrew.
and the correct time it's worth is 6 cents.
I would like you to take a look at this.
So-
Rose.
So this is something that you
magazine
missed.
in his face.
If you believe the Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone.
Wait a second.
Of course,
So,
the
if
movie
our
scheduled was also created with that in mind.
So wait a second. If we're flying from Virginia and that said Sky magazine, does that mean our destination is the UK?
I don't know where we're going. I'm going
I
somewhere.
have no idea either. Just a thought.
Miss Tenero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now?
Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point.
That's right. He was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Xingfa.
But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now, we were still running on Virginian time.
What?
The time difference between Virginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule.
What?
Oh, the wind!
Further, with your analog watch set to our destination time, it would appear to be running 3 hours faster when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1,000,000 cents on that. In light of this
$1,000,000
this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior to at 3 a.m.
My 1,000,000 cents.
That's not a lot of money
Yeah.
comparatively.
What is that like? What is it? So 100 cents is like $1.
Yeah.
1,000 is 10. 10,000 I think is 100. So like 1,000,000 cents would be $1,000. I'm sure.
Somewhere around there. I don't know. Math.
Not a lot.
This should clear up all of the remaining accusations.
So this basically widens the time frame for the time of the death, right?
Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing?
I've got something to say.
Wait,
And you are...
Yeah, I'm Cammy Mule. I'm a flight attendant.
And
why
what
she
is it?
sound stoned?
Because she's like half asleep. And what is it you wish to say?
Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it.
Ma'am, why aren't you wearing a bra?
What do you mean, Cammy? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know.
What? How can you be so sure of the time?
Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point.
So remember the 1,000,000 cents thing?
Yeah?
I just looked it up. It's equal to 10,000, not 1,000.
Oh, that's still quite a lot of sense. I would take that.
Yeah, but
No.
the funny thing is, him saying 1,000,000 cents is still funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, the stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Xingfa, correct?
Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks.
And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight?
No. Not a single person got off or on in Zhangfa.
What about the flight crew?
The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. But eventually everyone, including Cammy, sorry, one sec.
No problem.
Okay. Including Cammy or myself, came back on the plane.
So basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Ackby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m.
Alright, then that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m.
Okay, now what time did he come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth?
I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Xingfa.
Uh-oh.
We're here the whole time from 5. Yes. Hold on. Sorry, I got very far away from my mic.
No worries.
Then you were the only one who could be the killer. I say you are the only one.
Mr. Edgeworth? Were you really here in the lounge this entire time from 5 a.m. onward?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then how do we explain the footprints?
Is that not obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge. Waited to kill him. I said kill him. And then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened.
Hi, Bears. Yes, this is a very crazy plane.
My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. I say it does not matter, because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge? Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
Do you have another idea, Mr. Genius Prosecutor, you?
Thank you. I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented.
When I was
Oh,
being
gosh.
sarcastic, thank you very much.
Elevator. 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 Elevator.
Elevator, hardly know her.
Elevator? Never heard of her.
Elevator? I don't know how to say elevator. Because I wanna say the fact that this is an elevator, but there's nothing that tells me this is an elevator. I mean, maybe this because it wasn't found on him?
I don't think that ties it to a different location.
But like, where's the phone though?
Well, I mean, where the crime took place.
Right.
Where the crime took place, yes. But the phone would probably tell us nothing.
Oh,
So it would be
it's not
something
here. So that's the only thing I was saying. It's like the fact that there are items missing.
Yeah.
Elevator, I don't know. I mean, maybe the shop,
Oh yeah.
Possibly.
because it's normally in the shop, and the shop was closed. And there were footprints. I want to say elevator, but I don't know how. Because the elevator go up and down.
Can you say elevator?
No, I can't. Superb class juice to 10 of our lucky readers.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe try the bank, the
the
piggy bank, maybe.
Yeah, try it.
Oh,
Oh, there was a thing.
there's some blood on one of the corners. Could this piggy bank be the murder weapon?
Dun dun dun.
Piggy bank.
Money.
Why do some brands think it's acceptable to simply smash two words together and call it a day? Zoomer.
Microsoft.
YouTube.
Hey, happy 20th birthday, YouTube.
Oh,
Oh, it was that.
the murder weapon. This little piggy is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and is not displayed here in this lounge. Now then, did it find how then did it find its way here? Don't you find that tiny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. Doesn't prove you're innocent at all.
Is there no way to win with this man? Oh,
No, actually, no.
If I may.
What is it, woman?
Well, jeez,
Sorry.
I won't answer now. You see. Well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh? And why do you know this so well?
She works on the plane.
Well, it's just that.
Yeah? Say it, don't spray it.
What the fuck, sir? That piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
Using my own words against me? How dare you? I say, how dare you?
it was maybe around. Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's me. It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
Isn't that just before we hit the patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence? I say just before?
Yes, I was.
She did it.
Come to think of it. Mr. Nero, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Hmm.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you were on the first floor?
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first, and then to the flight attendant's room.
How many times can I say the flight attendant's room?
Many times.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point to go to the flight attendant's room? I was on the
Yes,
floor.
when I went into the flight attendant's room. You seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
Where were you going?
You'll never guess. I suppose it was towards the flight attendant's room.
I vaguely recall someone walking by into the flight attendant's room, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place and not the flight attendant's room then?
You see, it was on my way to the flight attendant's room. I went there for a work-related matter when I went to the flight attendant's room.
Work, you say, at the flight attendant's room when you're the flight attendant?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know.
Why would she?
Because I was in the flight attendant's room.
Why did you say that beforehand?
Bears.
I could not be more clear. Should I say it? Did I not mention it? I do apologize if I didn't mention it.
Try to say it in motherfucking English, please.
Oh, God.
No, I don't want to.
I could say in Borginian if you want.
Yeah.
He's
Bears.
just like so undeniably angry. He's just like, say it in motherfucking English, please.
Bears, can you somehow clip
Many
the
dots.
flight attendant's room bit? That was pretty great.
Please, please do. Please do.
In any
It'll give me a
case-
ton of work.
In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Shall we
And
head over there
also
then?
the flight attendant's
Oh.
room.
Oh,
Hold it! Wait, you're not going to the flight attendant's room without me,
no,
are you?
we're going to the we're going to the shop. Well, what is it now?
Okay. Well, let me know when you're going to the flight attendant's room, because I
Okay.
will go there.
Yes, ma'am.
I will go there. Are you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? You need the captain's permission to check the shop. No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right. Huh? That's weird.
What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What? Uh-oh.
Exclamation point.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenero?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. He said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet, here you are.
Oh.
So an
So that's-
unauthorized search of the flight attendant's room? You, flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda.
Uh-oh.
Time to count your blessings, flight attendant.
Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Ooh, meow, hiss.
Yeah, you tell her.
Miss Tenero, why would you do such a thing? I trusted
Isn't
you.
it obvious?
Please excuse me.
Oh, there she goes.
I
into the
mean,
flight
you only
I'm
met
going
her
to the
for
flight
like half a
attendant's room.
second. She couldn't be lying.
It looks like I get to be in charge now.
My city now.
Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I'll be your guide from now on. Just like that one guy from Spirited Justice.
There's something about Miss Tenero that has piqued my curiosity. But right now,
Just don't take that flight attendant. just don't take him into the flight attendant's room just yet.
Yeah.
We
But
gonna
right
get
now,
there.
investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. Then we might go to the flight attendant's room. Also, something I noticed about her is that she's very round. Like, she has circle buttons and there's circle earrings. And, like, Miss Tenero is very square. Like, she has, like, square earrings, square buttons, square hair. Like, it's very fun. Miss Meal, that's right. About investigating the in-flight shop.
Cammy Meal.
Yes, Cammy Meal.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Many thoughts.
If LeBlanc gets any more lines, I'll have Ben take over
Yep.
until I come back.
Okay.
I was about to suggest that.
You're of no use to me asleep. Wake up.
When I'm really sleepy. Huh? What's up?
I need you to come with me so I can search the shop.
Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later.
I'll be your guide, but also go on ahead. I'm sleepy.
Yeah. How has this woman not been fired yet? Okay, bye. Nope. When did you get here?
I've been here the whole time.
I've been watching the new Game Changer season. Very good.
Yes. It's so fun.
It's so good.
There it is. I got it. Okay,
So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here.
You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then.
Why did you laugh?
Tee.
Hold on!
Oh,
You can't
Whoa.
clean up a potential crime scene. Point.
Thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
Mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this little piggy has left the crime scene. There's a
This
very
little
good...
piggy was at market.
It's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. I wonder what I should investigate first.
Ooh, who knows?
There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases.
You know what I'd suggest?
Sorry, but I have no intention to listening to you. I have no intention of buying souvenirs
Wow.
on this trip.
Okay, then how about you go buy something for me then, as a present?
I'm poor. I'm sorry. I
You
can't.
see, that's why I killed him, to steal his money.
Ooh, I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything.
But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time.
Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk. Oh my gosh! Edward!
Fight.
The glass from this display case door is shattered all over the floor. Ow! I stepped on it. Looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat? Kind of looks like it belongs to these fellows. Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly.
How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one time. Did he like my reverse moonwalk? I call it walking in place.
It was great.
They're great for when you're stressed.
Why did you?
I'm gonna stand here now.
Why did you? You didn't have to move closer for me to hear you. I can hear you just fine.
What do you say? Let me get closer. I didn't hear that.
Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that?
Oh no.
There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in this display case. And they're lined up in just such a manner as to scream, "Buy me!" to any passerby.
Buy me!
Ah, the suitcase. What are these?
Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are.
They're huge.
You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then buy.
But it's 50% off. It's a steal.
I did
Come
see that,
on.
yeah.
But either way, it doesn't really matter.
True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded a plane? Well, I mean, they have a gift shop. You need somewhere to put the things that you buy.
Anyway, see that. And just look at all the Captain Ego heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you?
This is going to eat my face. It is certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes.
Question mark?
You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. I'm glad that's done, though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with.
Tee. It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Is Miss Tenero designed this?
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so... Ugh.
Miss Tenero designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Oh, God.
You okay?
I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss, Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation.
Here, I'll put it back.
We couldn't afford any more stoppers.
I
so...
know, right? Also, one of the wheels is pink?
Oh, fine.
Yeah. Could be quirky.
I guess. Flowers? Vase? Beautiful flowers and a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed just by looking at them.
Well, you're kind of stepping on a few of them, you know, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, excuse me. Let me levitate to the right. Oh, we're not gonna care about the flowers strewn on the floor? That's not evidence? Okay, whatever.
I
just like stepping on them.
I think it's letting you investigate the suitcase again. I don't think it showed a check mark
I know,
on
I'm
it.
trying to investigate the magazine on the floor.
Oh. Oh.
It shows for like a second. Oh, it's just a display case. A life vest for sale.
We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something.
You don't give them out for free?
It's like when gift shops, you know, I used to work in retail, and you know, anytime it starts raining, you just pull out the rain gear, the raincoats, the ponchos.
But some people buy them even when there's nothing going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one?
I said since the shop is one shopper away from being sued.
You sound really tired, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm
Did
very
my yawns
tired.
pass on to you?
Yes, it did.
Somewhat unrelated, but talking about the rain gear thing. Like, I just finished watching like a Roller Coaster Tycoon video, and they were like, you should set your umbrella prices to be like $20 because when it rains, everyone needs an umbrella, so you get tons of money because everyone's spending $20 on umbrellas.
Yes, that's what you ponchos. They're like $8 to $9 a pop for like a sheet of plastic that you put over your head. Melee. I keep wanting to call her Melee. I know it's me.
Melee!
They're like super smashed.
So what do you think about what has happened regarding the case?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer though, Mr. Edgeworth.
You know what? This particular pose reminds me so much of, what's her face? The ghost in Monster Camp, or Monster Prom.
Oh, Polly?
Polly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This particular
Oh,
mouth.
I can see it.
Yeah, I was just like, that looks so much like Polly. I can assure you that I'm here in this shop to prove just the opposite.
Yeah, but if it was me that got you the permission to look around, you know. So don't forget that, okay?
How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep?
Well, you know what really show your thanks? You see that item for sale over there?
Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation. I'm poor, remember?
I can't buy anything of that.
Oh.
Huh?
I love
Oh,
Discord.
there he is.
Discord is so good.
I loved
what
hearing
happened?
Ben go, you can't buy anything with that, and then like he pops out a call for a second.
Oh, Tina, yeah.
Or no, Ben did.
Oh, Ben did. Oh.
Yeah. Discord is such a cool program,
It
and it
really
works
is.
perfectly.
I don't know if there's anything else that I can... Yeah, it's not letting me investigate anything. Maybe I can present the hat to her and be like, hello, who does this belong to? Oh, I don't have... What? The hat
I guess
is
that
not
might be, it
I
might be
think
a
it was-
logic thing.
Yeah, that was logic, I think.
It's stupid that it's not also a... Here.
Yeah.
Miss Rhoda said that this piggy bank was in the shop, right? Don't you find her a tiny bit suspicious?
I don't think I can say either way yet. There's not enough evidence to convince me that she was lying about anything back there.
Are you sure about that?
Kind of. Do you
Okay.
recognize this cell phone?
So what is that? Are you gonna give it to me? Can I have it?
No.
That's fine. Oh, but I'm not supposed to accept any presents.
That's also true.
She says after saying, "Can you buy that for me as a present?"
Right.
Unless they're really worth something.
Do you know about this picture? Oh, okay.
You're gonna give that to me? That's fine.
No!
I've gone in like the space of like Cammy Meal where she's like just yawning all the time, so
Yeah.
now I'm actually yawning.
Yeah. Oh,
Method
Like I
acting
said
too
earlier.
much.
I was the one answering people's calls while we were refueling in Jingfa. And Mr. Hicks was in his seat at the time.
what time was that again?
He called at around 5 a.m. You were at your seat around then too, you know.
I do recall people calling for service around that time. Even if this turns out to be a waste of time, I must stand firm. I just know that there's a vital clue or two awaiting me here in the shop. There's nothing else I can ask, though. So I guess I will...
Guess it's logic time.
Logic. I guess it fell off of the piggy bank? That probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. Ta-da!
Oop.
I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case, and the hat told me this, not the glass shattered on the ground. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it?
Really?
Don't tell me you don't know that things go where in this shop.
Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda is in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything?
I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. I further inspected... Okay, there we go. Nook and cranny. Ooh, what's that? What's this thing? I can't look at it. Okay. The glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. But it's a bit odd that inside the case is so devoid of glass shards. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly. What is it?
I touched the glass and it cut my finger.
Many dots.
It hurts, Mr. Etchworth. It hurts.
Why does that concern me? Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. Is this the same man as the one portrayed by the statues around the elevator?
Yeah, that's a paperweight of the founder of Go You Airlines, Mr. Hugo Hughes. On the bottom shelf, we have the cute one. The middle shelf is the realistic one. And on the top shelf, That's the floral version.
Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You just said the first thing that came to your mind, right?
She's asleep
Mini
again.
nuts.
Looks like hit the bullseye.
The game's saying you can deduce, I think.
I
Like it
don't-
just popped up.
I don't know what I'm deducing.
What are we deducing?
That's the thing. It's like I don't know what I'm deducing. But books. GoU Airlines related books line this shelf. The history of GoU Airlines, the future of GoU Airlines, the 7 wonders of GoU. Fight on, GoU Airlines. Working name, You Go Airlines. You go you. No, I guess you go you. Heart. The titles make it very clear they won't be making the top sellers list anytime soon. I don't know what I would be deducing.
Maybe just examine it again and maybe it'll tell you.
There's definitely something very unusual about this.
About what?
If the killer had broken the glass to get to the Captain Hugo Bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
Nope. No, there isn't.
Thank you. Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. That was a good movie. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor.
I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at the time, too.
That's nice.
He's like, I just want a companion and you're gonna have to do. Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Captain Hugo Bank from here after the turbulence.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Zzz.
Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen when I'm talking.
Well, I'm good.
But the murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon.
So you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake?
Yes, at this point, that is a very real possibility.
But then what if when the killer went to take Captain Hugo, they broke the glass by accident?
The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could have.
Oh, and who would that be?
Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything.
Miss Rhoda Tenero, huh? Can I leave?
Now you're stuck here.
Yes, there is definitely something wrong here.
What? God, let me sleep. God damn it. What's the sudden yelling?
Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases?
Oh, well, sure. They totally ooze strange. Like the color and the such.
That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention.
Ah.
Ah.
One of those is right. One of those went through. You're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry. Ahem. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator.
Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting the suitcases myself. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous.
Hee. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said.
You're not going to tell her, are you?
I am immediately
No!
going to tell her as soon as we're outside of this investigation room. Oh, what's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth?
She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. What is so unusual about this suitcase, me? The pink wheel is honestly what I'm saying.
Take that!
There's something very peculiar about these wheels.
Huh? As in?
As in, there are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying.
And?
And so, it is very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Zoom about it in 3D space in my head.
Woo!
Spin the apple in your head, Edgeworth.
That's like a loris. I think it's a loris. This was apparently designed by Miss Tenero herself. The design has a certain je ne sais quoi about it. Yes, perhaps that's the best way to put it. Pink wheel. I can't look at the pink wheel! Pink wheel. Pink wheel. Thank you. What's this? This wheel is completely covered in something. This color, this scent. It appears to be the substance in question is grape juice.
Bum bum bum.
But why would there be juice on the wheel of a suitcase?
Ooh, I wonder.
That's expensive. Holy crap. A $1,200 price tag. Not exactly priced by someone with a conscience, I'd say.
But it's half off, so it's only 600.
True.
What a steal.
Mr. Edgeworth, why are you just spinning that in midair?
I'm sorry, I was overwhelmed. I guess that's all I needed. Oh wait, there's a lock. It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. Oh, a piece of cloth covered in
Oh, that's not incriminating or
blood.
anything.
Ah, it's blood.
That's what I said. It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. Huzzah.
Okay, now you can leave the gift shop, I guess. So, explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used this suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps.
But aren't you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move that of what I'm thinking of. That thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport is the body.
Take that!
That's the one thing I remember about this case. Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Like I said, that's the one thing. I remember a few things about this case, but that's one of the main ones.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke earlier. It's like, oh wow, that suitcase could fit a person in it. It's so big, and I was like, wait a minute, that's actually
right.
what it is.
Yeah.
I was like, I forgot that's what actually happens.
But...
In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder was committed at an entirely different location. I'm getting AI Somnium files flashbacks. I just completed that game.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
How'd you
it was
like it?
it was so good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I've considered getting the second one, but I'm not really sold on it. But I did wish list the new one that's coming out. I think it's called like No Sleep for Kaname Date.
Yeah.
And so I wish list it because Date is like the protagonist again, and I'm just like, oh,
He's such a silly guy.
He's such a silly guy.
So you're saying that Kaname Date is a silly guy, and after moving the body into the elevator...
Yes, after moving the body to the elevator, he found a porn magazine.
The killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it, and he used his porno mag superpowers.
He did, exactly. And then he fell asleep and went into their dream and changed the reality.
Crazy. Wow, it is raining crazy hard all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is it? Is it the rain?
Nothing. Just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something.
Exclamation point? Oh,
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to give you a bit more time. But I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I for sure talked to him this time. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time.
Can I see this, Captain?
No. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments. However, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes.
Hi, Piggy. You're up late.
I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, Piggy's in chat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi, Piggy.
It's really
Hi.
just in my stream this morning.
Nice.
Oh, let's go. Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together.
Like a spectator sport.
Right. I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Neal reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. Oh yeah, night shift. To be continued. Okay, well, so technically we've been going for 2 hours. So this technically could be a place that we stop. But I kind of want to do like the first part of this area and then find a good stopping
You will.
point.
Let's. Yeah, you might want to go a little
Yeah.
further.
Yeah.
You'll see why.
Yeah.
I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Miss Tenero and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenero in private.
Nice salmonella cameo, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
So I'm left wondering just what she's up to. Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation.
This.
Tina!
I was about to say.
Finally! I've been given the floor after 15 minutes. I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth.
My queen!
My queen, technically.
Our queen! Franziska. I
Yeah,
thought you were
great.
still in Germany.
I go where I am needed. Wait, actually, I am actually learning a bit of German, but it won't
Ooh.
apply to this. And wherever there are criminals to be caught.
Her name is Franziska von Karma, the daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. Are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are.
Don't you try and flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest.
Ah! What?
It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. Never thought I'd see the day. When a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame?
Francesca, ever since you've known me, I've been, like, potentially a criminal. Wait!
No fun.
It
Go
has. I was gonna say, yeah. It has all been a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim.
A misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death.
Francisca, do you honestly believe that I killed a man?
Yes.
Look at these hands. I can't do anything.
Many dots. I suppose I should reserve judgment until after I've investigated this for myself. I can put your arrest on hold until then.
That's as it should be.
Ha! I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you, of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that creed alone is all I strive for.
Well, I have my own creed which I must fulfill, so why don't we solve this together? New assistant! Aww.
I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town.
Trust me, I had no intention to.
Detective Gumshoe!
Yes, sir.
Too slow.
Oh!
Damn! Listen up. I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand?
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him?
This will not be different than usual.
A simple yes or no, detective.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Just leave it to me.
Miles Edgeworth. If you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Now then, if you'll excuse me.
There she goes.
Bye-bye, my queen.
Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Well, am I glad to see you're okay.
Thank you, detective.
I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this.
I have to admit I'm a bit curious as to what Francisca is up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well. In that case, I have a few questions for you. I guess I have to walk over to you. Hello? Initial investigation. So how's the initial investigation going?
We just shipped the body up to the coroner's office. We're taking statements now, sir.
That sounds like Francisca. She was always good at quick responses to a case.
I'd say she was, a little too quick, sir.
Oh, how so?
I rushed on over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow when I got here, Miss Von Karma's already in here, barking out orders at everyone. It was kinda creepy, as though she knew there'd been a murder or something. And come in advance to wait your flight's arrival.
Yes, that is sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There answers your question, Tina. We're going to America. There must be some backstory to all of this.
Miss Von Karma just kind of popped up the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads related to a certain incident.
No details?
It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir.
Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, detective. Oh, that's mean. Although I wonder if in her case there's anything to do with mine.
Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. You should find out more as we investigate.
Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation, starting with talking to the people involved in this case afresh. I like her. She's fun. You're cute. Hello, ma'am? Lunchland. Not bad. Guess it's gotten big enough to warrant its own branch shops.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I've always wanted to give their steak lunch a try.
Which should I go with?
We recommend our airport special, World Flags lunchboxes, only available for a limited time. We have a variety of lunchboxes made up to look like different countries' flags.
If you really want that badly, detective, why don't you go ahead and buy one?
Is that okay, sir? Thanks. Alright, then I'm really gonna get one. Here I go. Excuse me, miss. I'll take a Star-Spangled Banner lunchbox, please.
I hope he's aware that's the most expensive one on the menu. Hello, small child. What a view of the planes preparing for takeoff.
I want to ride a plane someday or go overseas.
Oh, just you wait, Gumshoe. Have you ever been to another country before, Detective?
Nope, not yet, sir. I don't even have a passport.
Well, lucky you, I happen to have one in this wallet I
Well,
found.
thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. But I've been saving up for that eventual someday. A penny a day, to be precise.
At that rate,
I've almost
you
got
won't-
1,000,000,000
I was
pennies.
gonna say, at that rate, you won't be making any trips until well after retirement. Oh, this guy. Gumshoe, I can't see. This man was in first class with me. He was quite shaken up by the whole affair.
I'd be pretty scared too if I got caught up in a murder investigation, sir. I did it.
You were the murderer?
I made the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. It's Life Vesta's proof I made it alive. It's now my prized possession.
How could you just take that from the plane?
It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. Got nothing to do with the murder, at least.
So you think. Okay, I guess we're going downstairs. Bye.
Can we talk to Salmonella?
Oh, sorry.
Bit late.
Sorry. Francesca's here.
Oh. Hold on.
No worries.
So, you must be the captain.
Does anyone in particular wish to be the
I
captain?
can take it.
Oh, okay, I don't mind being it either. Yeah.
Yeah. Why, yes, and I am. Who might you be?
You okay?
I am the
Tina?
prodigy. No, I was trying to oh no, I
Oh,
don't
you were
know
s-
enough German to fully translate
That's okay.
this. All I can say is Ich bin the prodigy prosecutor, Francesca von Karma. Und
Ich bin eine Berliner.
Thank you, danke. And I have a few questions for you.
Those that know what I said.
Don't you dare, Captain. Getting friendly with another woman. I'll never forgive you if you do.
Stares at the wall.
I like this
Oi.
wall.
What are you talking about? I only advise for you, my dear Cammy.
I wouldn't bet money. I wouldn't bet money on our dear captain to be much of a reputable person.
It's one of those relationship tropes.
Sure you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir?
He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything of use. Plus, he seems like a tool. Anyway, I'd like to leave that type of witness to Francisca and her whip.
I think he might like the whip, though.
I think so too.
Ah!
What did I say?
Probably just got startled by the chessboard.
Your chessboard. Oh, look who's back.
Ah,
No, I probably need to retire from LeBlanc.
That's
so,
okay.
I can take
I was gonna
over.
say I can also.
Yeah,
it's
Ben,
fine.
if you'd like to be honorary Foghorn
I will be
Leghorn for
Foghorn
me.
Leghorn for the
Slash
rest of the
Hank
night.
Hill, yeah.
Danke schön,
Ah!
Ben. Danke.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry! How long do you intend to hold me? It's impossible for me to be criminal. I told you.
Mr. LeBlanc.
Oh, it is you. Tell this man to stop me from going.
I like the way you phrase that. It is me indeed.
Yeah. Time is money. I don't have even 1 second wasteful time I spend, I tell you.
Can
I
go?
love the arrow, just like,
Bye.
you just ignore him.
I was seeing if I can go back and talk to there. Okay, here we can
Ooh,
now
let's
talk
go.
to Salmonella.
Yeah, Salmonella.
There you go. Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man somewhere before.
Nom nom nom. In Soviet Russia, world flag lunchboxes eat Jew.
The face. Oh my god.
Mr. Edgeworth, we gotta get him some water. Found it, lol. Oh, I feel weight of creative powers coming on. It's over 9,000! Lols!
I'm impressed with your Leet Speak translation.
For my next lead movie, it's going to be the Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo, versus the World Samurai, Champion of Earth, It's going to rock stores so many box stores. Ugh. Good thing it was a false alarm, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh. So the Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie.
Completely ignore me as usual.
I love the whimper.
Man, lead speak brings back memories. The
Yeah.
internet was a different time 15 years ago. Did you finish taking a statement yet?
Yep, all done, sir. I do not concern if you're not done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back. It's worth a lot of money, and time is money. If you make a single scratch of my art, you will pay.
Art? What sort of art?
Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer. He's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, sir. Practically a mountain of them, large and small. From folk costumes to stone statues, I sell all kinds of arts.
Folk costumes? Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat.
You can't touch it.
It kind of looks like the other. Oh, it kind of looks like that other piece of cloth. Wink, wink. Mr. LeBlanc, do you recognize these? Oh,
What is it? Do you have some use for me?
oh.
You seem not to understand. I have no time to waste. Let me put it another way. Le temps, c'est de l'argent. There, maybe another language to get through your head.
That was very good French pronunciation. I understood you
Thanks.
perfectly fine in English.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got it with him.
I just winged it, honestly.
Mr. LeBlanc, well, honestly, with French, if you just say half the letters, then that's probably how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this for me?
Oh, I say that's a Borginian cloth.
As I suspected, your hat is made of the same material, I suppose.
Yes, of course. This fabric's so famous, orders come from all over the seats for more.
Then this is the cargo you were talking about earlier?
No, no, no. My cargo this time is many gigantic. You, detective, when can I have my cargo moved?
Oh,
Get your cargo back when we're done investigating, pal.
Car does go move.
Car does go move. The stubbornness you police, it's no good, I say. And it is no good that attendant refused to exit the attendance room, too. She's in the attendance room.
You're talking about the flight attendant's room, were you?
Here we go again.
That attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Miss Tenero. That attendant. What did you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc?
I say she was taken into the flight attendant's room for an interview.
Oh, I've heard about the flight attendant's room.
Then they still have not come out of the flight attendant's room. Make no sign of coming out either.
Coming out of the flight attendant's room?
You know it. I was finished my own interview much earlier, I say, quicker than her.
Why is Miss Tenero's interview the only one that's taking up so much time? Oh,
Oh, finally. Miles Edgeworth, you were given free rein to examine the plane, weren't you?
yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss Tenero. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room. I've heard so much about it.
Before I let you into the flight attendant's room, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances.
I understand.
You may have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth.
No, it's the sheep. You heard me earlier.
The sheep.
Let's not complicate things and get with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here, in the very lounge the body was discovered.
False.
From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found, The only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth.
False.
This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect.
There are two things wrong with your statement. Humph. The likeliest suspect, Francisca.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, but it's not like you to use such vague wording. You're usually a bit more absolute.
I'm simply trying to watch out for you. Or is it my kindness too hard for you to comprehend?
Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary, for I will prove my innocence soon enough. Oh, have a good night, Piggy.
Bye.
If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break her line of logic fast. Okay. Brace.
Hold it!
So tell me, Francisca, do you know all there is to know about the crime scene?
I know all that I need to know in order to arrest you.
And nothing more?
Are you saying there is more I need to know?
Maybe. What? Oh.
Duh! Why'd you whip me, sir?
Or not, Edgeworth Gumshoe.
Scruffy!
Scruffy, my hand must have slipped.
I will openly admit, when I was younger, I shipped these two.
I don't blame you.
It would appear that Francisca doesn't have all the facts of the case yet.
I wonder what the translation is for idiot
Take that!
in
Objection!
German.
Oh, what? What do you mean? There's a footprint on the floor!
Wait, no,
Was
There-
I
there's
supposed
something
to
more-
press it first? Fine, I'll do
There's-
the
What
stupid.
am I
I'll
doing?
do the stupid suitcase.
Yeah, I was about to say, suitcase is more
Fine.
definitive evidence.
Whatever. I don't know. I feel like literal footprints on the ground.
Frick. I don't know. Frick. Idiot. No, I want it in German. Oh, it's just idiot. Okay.
Objection!
There, have a suitcase.
Miles. Stupidest idiot.
It would appear that you don't have all the information you needed after all.
And what does that mean?
I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location.
Was?
Was? The killer used this suitcase to move the victim's body. Meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all.
Objection. Now who's the one rashly jumping to conclusions?
I don't think I am. I have evidence. Excuse me?
All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase.
Can we have someone analyze the blood?
That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth.
I expected you to come up to that conclusion. A conclusion? It would seem I can't escape that easily.
You should know better than that. Avant Karma is perfect in every way.
So they say. Ah, but did you know that the killer definitely wheeled the suitcase around at some point?
Objection. As if there is proof of that.
Why, in
As
fact,
if.
where is the proof that the suitcase was moved around?
I'm still trying to improve on my accent. It's
Do I
probably
present
not
the
the best right now,
suitcase
but
again? And then,
Maybe?
Take that!
Sorry.
where do you, the
Guess
bed?
not.
Now is it the grape?
It might be the grape.
You called me a
juice now.
whippersnapper.
Vipper snapper. Du bist ein Whippersnapper.
Where is the proof the suitcase
actually-
was moved around?
I guess it is the
I
footprints
guess it is
now.
the footprints.
Oh, something being dragged, yeah.
This spilled grape juice in front of the elevator.
Yes, I tried to show it to you before, but you said you didn't like it. Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. This is evidence that the dragged the suitcase. That right there. I don't know if you're gonna see it. but I'm
Footprints.
presenting that. This mark here. Wouldn't you say it looks suspiciously like tracks from 2 wheels?
I suppose.
Further, there's also grape juice residue on the wheels, specifically wheel of the suitcase. Just one.
Yeah, one wheel.
This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here.
I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else.
That's what I said. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Objection!
But
Objection. Not so fast. This doesn't put you in the clear. Not by a long shot.
not so fast.
I'm still trying to work on my German accent and the phrasing and whatnot. So
It is
if
up
it's
to
botched,
you.
I apologize.
It is up to you what you decide to use for her.
You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death.
Oh, you're still saying that I did it.
Then, while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and out flew the body from within the suitcase.
Into the elevator?
With no way out, hastily put the suitcase back that you had taken it from, and pretended to be the discoverer of the body.
Why would I? Not a bad bit of logic for something you thought of on the fly.
Just what are you insinuating?
That is
But I was the one who was flying, Franziska.
Then I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how strong of a face you put on, not even you can hide your fears from me. I'll expose the flaws in our logic in one fell swoop. What did you say?
When you said that, Ben, I almost just spit Mountain Dew out my nose.
Oh.
I almost caused a spit take in real life.
Nice.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, wait. I know what I need to do.
Bus?
After the turbulence. Yeah. I don't know how to say this. I know what I want to say, but I don't know where it wants me to present it. Because I'm trying to say that I couldn't have beaten him before the turbulence. Because this didn't come out until after the turbulence.
Yeah, but like,
But I don't know where it wants me to present it.
yeah, let's look through every statement. Because you know these games, it's very particular on which
Right.
statement.
Well, this is a point where I'm like, if we want to walk through, it will tell me exactly where. Because I know
Yeah.
the line of logic, but where does it want me to present it?
Let's go through every line and just
No,
Just
you
from
have the
top to-
walkthrough up.
okay, it's the first one,
Which one?
the first statement.
Oh, I see. Before the plane hit. Okay.
Objection!
Yeah, I'm like, I know what it wants me to say, but I
Yeah.
don't know where to press it.
That's fair, yeah.
The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared.
Evidence and logic. Essential tools that those who would stand in a courtroom must learn to master.
But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix?
Fake?
This
Was?
Captain Ugo piggy bank is just such a fake. It is not the real murder weapon.
Was?
The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred.
What then? What about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that?
I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated this weapon. Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator, The killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick the bank up off the floor and took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head. Stepped on me. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage in my pocket, to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Ackby Hicks.
You there.
Espurr? Oh,
Espurr?
Oh, damn.
you're fine.
Sometimes when I unmute my mic, it doesn't actually unmute.
You're
so,
okay.
Ah, gotcha.
Yes, ma'am.
Other than this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found?
We didn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be used as one, ma'am, nor in the flight
I was
attendant's
gonna
room.
say, did you check the flight attendant's room?
Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence. And the remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood.
Even in the flight attendant's room?
Even in the flight attendant's room.
I see. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it appears your stall tactics are at an end. Gumshoe?
I was like,
But
Gumshoe.
possible just hit somewhere, sir.
Gumshoe, okay? Eek!
Ah! Eek!
If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place, I think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth.
Exactly what I was thinking. Because a cloth was hidden inside the suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's personage, or still at the real crime scene.
Objection. There is one more possibility.
They ate it? And that would be?
That the piggy bank is in fact the real weapon.
But didn't we just...
Hold it. Let me finish. The killer took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence. By opening the lock on the display case door. And it was at that time that the glass pane in the door was broken. I'd say that's a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Let's see. So that means that the killer had the key to the display case.
Francisca, that person you're talking about.
Not so fast, I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about has also committed another sin. She tricked the captain. And granted her permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is the lie of sinning, or sin of lying.
I was like, what? Exclamation point?
Speaking of which, I recall that you also wish to speak with her.
I didn't speak up a witch at all. Yes.
Very well. Permission granted. But only if I can sit in on your interrogation. Do we understand each other?
I have no intention of interrogating her. But you are welcome to accompany me if you so wish.
Miss Tonero is in the flight attendant's room. Let's move.
Good.
No way.
Finally, oh, look, we get to go to the flight attendant's room.
Yes! The
Yay,
fable.
bit is
We're in the
dead.
flight
The fabled
attendant's
place of
room.
legend.
There it is.
We'll let you all into the flight attendant's room.
Flight
Holy
attendant's
crap,
room.
hold on. How deep are we in stream?
We're an hour and 45 minutes. Or 3 hours. No, 2 hours? We started at 7. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah.
45.
Almost 3.
I will say we're
So-
pretty close to a natural stopping point.
Yes, I was
so-
going to say,
Okay,
I think we just do the flight attendant's room and see where we're at.
Yeah, we'll just leave the bit at the flight attendant's room.
Yes.
Call it a night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're the one that poked around inside this plane without the captain's permission.
Oh.
Many dots.
Deviating from the flight attendant's Manuel is very unbecoming.
Manuel.
What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that?
Oh,
I...
Miss Tenero.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're here too.
Can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did?
All right.
Also, this is very messy. It's pretty easy to tell who sleeps in which bunk just by looking. I'm almost certain that the well-kept one on top is Miss Tenero.
Ugh, this bottom one's a giant mess.
You slow and squalid scoundrel of a man. You dare to scrutinize a woman's bed and invade her privacy?
Meow!
Wait, did I say the first word correctly?
I'm not sure. It
Probably.
seemed correct, yeah.
No, Woven, Squirrel, whatever the hell.
Yeah. There are some things in life best kept to yourself, detective. Okay, hello. I'm here. Ma'am.
I see you were here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that?
Many dots. Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission.
What do you mean?
The captain, he only has ears for Cammy.
I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be rather taken by Miss Meal.
Yes. And on top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends.
In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges.
Really? You were able to prove your innocence.
Yes, with evidence.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't know where evidence came from.
He did it with evidence.
That's what I said. Yes, I did it with evidence.
Miss Tenero, is it? There is one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you?
Yes, on my way to the flight attendant's room, yes.
Please, answer honestly.
Yes, I was. And you'll never guess where I went beforehand.
Scheisse. And why were you there?
Well,
Why the sudden hesitation? Francisca seems to have struck a nerve. Hello?
all I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. And where I went next, well, I shan't say. You'll never know where I went after.
Let me guess. The flight attendant's room.
How did she know?
It's almost like I can read her mind. You're saying it was for work, then?
Yes. I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise.
After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct?
Yes, I came back to freshen up and adjust my makeup.
Where were you?
Oh, you'll never guess.
Question.
I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to the flight attendant's room. You got me. You caught me.
Mr. Nero claims to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. But is that all there is to it? Maybe I should ask her about that thing.
That thing, that man.
That thing.
What did the...
Thing? Could please take a look at this for me?
Oh, that suitcase.
Yes, about the suitcase. You are the one who designed it, correct? And I think I figured something else about it. The suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it?
Many dots. There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there?
Won't you please tell me more about this suitcase?
No. Well, yes,
She's like bipolar.
I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. Sorry, I got so used to saying no in the first when I arrested you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going mad with power. I know that as a service professional, I'm not supposed to care or go mad with power, but I really wanted to know. And I was glad to see that it was the last one there.
Oh, the last one there? What do you mean? So you're saying, Miss Tenero, that the suitcase in question was the last one?
Yes, they're just so popular. They're practically flying off the shelves.
Yes, all 2 of them.
Funny joke.
That's not exactly the impression I got.
The one in the shop is most definitely the last one.
Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase.
Really? Then I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one.
I didn't say anything about buying it.
So
You
you
stole
stole
it?
No,
Then
no!
say you'll buy it.
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm poor, remember? You deduced that yourself.
I did, in fact, deduce that. But why? How dare you be poor?
I don't know. Tell them to up my salary.
Flight attendants in 2030 be like.
It's,
I think
it's
it'd go
fine.
great
I'll
with your
just,
complexion, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'll take,
sorry, go on.
Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead.
It really suits you. Now
That's
say
good.
your piece.
I was going to say that, you know, I could just take what's left of Gumshoe's salary. It's fine.
What? I need that.
He doesn't get paid much anyway.
I guarantee it personally as a service professional.
Well, that is... How should I put this? It's hideous.
What?
Mr. Edgeworth, don't
Maybe that was
say
a bit,
that.
maybe that was a bit too direct. Moving on. My issue with the suitcase isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining.
Remaining?
There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it.
2? But that's impossible.
2.
2?
2?
I'm sure there was only 1.
Looks like her story has generated quite the contradiction.
When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only 1 suitcase left.
Something's amiss here. What could the meaning? What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? Oh. By the way, Miss Tenero, what is one of the suitcases doing here?
That's,
I thought you said there was only 1 left.
that one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now.
Why is there a price tag on it?
Do not look at my
Ooh.
luggage, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ooh.
She's used it for a long time. I think not. Miss Tenero, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't lie to me.
Excuse me?
I don't believe for even 1 second that you've used this for a very long time. What proves the fire extinguisher? No one puts suitcases next to a fire extinguisher.
It is a fire hazard.
Tell me, Miss Tenero, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase?
Ah,
What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about the suitcase?
many thoughts.
Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her cry bitter tears. The truth is becoming increasingly clear for me. Miss Tenero, I think I understand. I know what you're trying to hide. Now then, this suitcase was originally in the flight attendant's room.
Lieutenant's room!
I'm assuming the shop.
As funny as the bit would be, I
Yeah.
don't think it's that.
Seeing as how the price tag is still in the suitcase, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought the suitcase was...
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it, Miss Tenero? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed is really overpriced. It hasn't sold very well, has it?
Many dots.
You saw how poorly that design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like this selling... Make it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right?
Then the reason you went to the shop and came back here was...
I'm sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. I thought that maybe I'd finally accomplished something.
Oh. But the suitcase didn't sell. You suck.
Yes, it is in fact hideous, as you've told me. Oh, it's because of the design. Oh, wait, damn it.
Wow.
It's because of the design, isn't it? All because it's, as you put it, hideous, as I just said.
I can't say that they chose a great place in which to sell them either.
We weren't selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there, day in and day out. So I decided to buy one for every
Wow.
flight I worked.
Gosh, how much do they pay you?
Wow.
You buy
At
one
least
every
$600
single
a
time
flight.
you work a flight?
I see. So, in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well.
What do you do with them?
I collect them.
No, wow.
Yes. And here's my receipt for that purchase.
Oh, credit.
Did she pay full price?
She
Wait.
did, yeah. This receipt is clearly timestamped at 5:40 a.m.
And the truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. They're planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight.
Miss Tenero, where are the other suitcases?
They should all be down in the cargo hold.
The cargo hold.
Then the suitcase the killer used.
Could very well have come from the cargo hold.
Mr. Edgeworth, you don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases to...
I do. Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body.
Ah! How could they? Those suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. And that's all I ever wished for them to be.
Miss Tenero, is there any other way to get to the cargo hold other than the elevator?
Well, first you have to go through the flight attendant's room. The only other way is just through that door there.
You mean out of the flight attendant's room? What about security?
That door has no special lock installed because it leads from the flight attendant. Oh gosh! Just entered this room. You need a special key card that only crew members have access to.
Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, the flight attendant's room.
Correct, the flight
Eliminating
attendant's
the
room.
eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects. We need a flight attendant's room counter.
I can't believe it.
Oh. Yes, Francisca?
Hold it. Going on these wild goose chases? You're a disgrace to the Von Karma name!
What do you mean by that?
The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story.
Yes, which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used their key card.
Miles Edgeworth!
Yes, ma'am?
You're proposing that the killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct?
Maybe? Yes, that's the only realistic possibility.
That other attendant, Miss Meal. I asked her earlier and she had this to say.
Francisca got information out of Miss Meal?
In order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different key card is required.
A different one?
Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is you, Miss Rhoda Tenero, and only you.
Did none of that come through?
No.
Nope.
You totally got me.
I was like, huh? What? Is this true, Miss Tenero?
Yes. I keep that key card in my locker at all times.
Could you please show us that card right now?
Yes, hold on. Ah! I don't believe it!
What's wrong?
The key card, it's gone!
Bum bum
Was?
bum.
Very clever. Pretending that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You've really thought this through.
Oh, wait, it's not like that.
You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh no, Mr. Nero.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Finger. Okay, bye.
We're leaving the flight
Bye.
attendant's room.
Okay.
What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face.
Francisca, I know you're the lead investigator on this case. However,
Hold it. Don't even think about wasting any more of my time.
exclamation point?
You know the rules as well as I do.
So what you're saying is
You know the rules,
Right.
and so
So
do
do
I.
so what you're saying
Hey,
is
goodbye.
you're no something to love, no stranger to love. Yes.
Shut it. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if this isn't a courtroom, that basic tenet still applies.
Many dots.
I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth?
Well, first I'm going to exit the flight attendant's
The
room,
flight attendant's room?
and then I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let Miss Tenero down. I'm not going to turn around and desert her.
And you're going to go back into the flight attendant's room.
I intend to do likewise. Ah, there we go. I intend to do likewise
Yeah.
to the cargo. Oh man.
Out of
Good
the flight
times.
attendant's
Out of the flight
room.
attendant's room and into the cargo fire. All right.
Wow.
So
Oh.
we are going to end it here.